Hey guys, it's Sophie and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing this video later than I probably should have because it's like almost the end of February as I'm filming this, and I know a lot of people in like warmer states are saying like spring is here, and I'm like I looked it up. It says spring doesn't start until the end of March, and plus where I live it's still 20 degrees and there's plenty of snow on the ground. So I thought I would just do my winter makeup, like my go-to winter makeup look today. And I know it's like, I probably should have done this in January, but I just never got around to it. So I'm going to film it now because where I live is definitely winter. And I know in some hotter places it seems like spring, but here it's cold and there's snow. So we're going to do my go-to winter makeup look. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to just fast forward me like doing my foundation and stuff because I feel like that's easier and more entertaining for you guys. But I don't know. For my like go-to winter look, I kind of just do, I don't know, I kind of do like an everyday eye. Like I'll do like a more neutral look with some shimmer. But then for my go-to like winter part, that's where I'll do, let me get my lipstick out. But that's where I'll do my like darker lipstick that I like. It's by MAC. I gotta get the color out, so just give me a sec. This one by MAC called Cream in Your Coffee. It's a gorgeous color for like fall and winter. I wear this more in winter time than fall, because when I like in fall time I like to wear a deep berry normally. So yeah, that's my like go-to look, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do that right now. Oh, I also need to grab my eyeshadow palette, so give me a sec. You know, I normally use my Tarteist palette, but I think today I'm gonna try to use my Morphe palette, because I don't know, I like the Morphe palette, but I use my Tarteist one more. But I don't know, maybe I'll use a mixture of both. But yeah, so I'm going to just kind of fast forward me doing my makeup. But I guess I'll explain to you like what products I use before I do that, and then I'll explain to you like what I did to do my eye makeup and like my lipstick and stuff. So I haven't been using primer lately because the primer I bought to try out for the first time for like a first impressions video broke me out. Now my forehead's starting to break out, which is annoying. But when I wore that, it was breaking out my chin. And I kind of switched up my skincare routine, so that's how I kind of fixed my chin, even though I still have a couple on my chin. And if you want to see the skincare routine, I posted that like a week ago, so you can go check that out. And yeah, I feel like it's helping me. The thing is, I did like that primer, the Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. I did my first impressions. I also had a video doing that and a few other things, so if you want to see that, go look for it too. Or I can link it down below, I suppose. But yeah. So I just haven't been using primer lately because primers have been breaking me out. So lately I just haven't been using primer, which kind of sucks because then your makeup doesn't, you know, last as long. But that's okay. It'll still look good for this look for most of the day. So I'm just going to tell you what products I use, speed through it, and then at the end I'll kind of explain how I did my eyeshadow look and all that jazz. So I have two foundations. Why did I say I like 3 times? I have two foundations I go between, and it's the Maybelline, oh my god, I'm forgetting the Maybelline Fit Me in Dewy in 110. I also like to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus one in the brightest shade. I also I like to use this one as well. Today I'm going to use this one because I've been using the other one a lot, and I kind of just want a change. And then I use the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer by Maybelline. And I'll also use my, I need to get a bigger size, don't mind this, but my mini Tarte Shape Tape for like under my eyes and stuff, where I use like this kind of all over my face. Because I need to get a full size of this. I tried it for the first time, so that's why I got a mini to make sure I liked it first. And then I'll take my Pure palette, because I love my Pure palette. Pure palette. I'm saying things so weird today. And I'm going to take my bronzer in there. And then after I do my bronzer, I'll take my Milani blush in the color Tea Rose. It's so pretty. I really like this blush. The look of it and how, you know, it looks on the skin. And then I'll take my Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I love this highlighting powder. I think it's so pretty. And it's literally only $3, so that's a steal. And then for my eyes, I would do a mixture of my Naked 2 Back to the Basics, and then my Tarteist palette and my Morphe palette. And I'll kind of explain more like how I did the colors and stuff after I do my makeup. And then I will use, again, I need to get a full size, but I did try the Benefit Roller Lash in that first impressions video, so I'm going to be using that. And then I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild rectangular brow pencil stick to my eyebrows. And then of course, this is what makes it my winter look, I'm going to use the MAC Cream in Your Coffee for my lipstick today. So I'm just going to fast forward me doing that, and then at the end I'll explain it more. And yeah, so I hope you guys just enjoy me putting on my makeup and then me explaining it. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back and my makeup is done. Is anybody having those days? Like I'm having one of those days where like this eyebrow just like doesn't look good with my other brow. I always just fill the shape I already have in. Like I didn't like draw this to be a little higher up. It's just the shape of my eyebrow. Whereas this one looks lower. I don't know, it's kind of bugging me. But then again, I always just fill them in. So if my eyebrows look weird today, then they look weird every day. Because I've been doing the same thing I've always done. But I don't know, that's kind of bugging me. And normally I love that brow pencil stick that I'm trying. So I'm a little confused why today my eyebrows are confusing me. But yeah, so other than my brows, I'm very happy with how the look came out. I did a little bit more brown look than I normally would, and I did a little more matte. I didn't do as much shimmer as I normally would. And I just realized I didn't put shimmer highlight under my brow bone. So I'm gonna take that color Flow in my Tarteist palette. Okay, it's hard to show off because these palettes are huge. But yeah, that color right there, Flow, from my Tarteist palette, that's like, and I don't know, I kind of do my inner corner different from other people. I'll explain it, but I'm just going to take that color and go underneath my brow bone because I normally remember to do that, but today I did not. And I don't know, I like to go under my brow bone. I think it makes it look nicer. So, and I don't know, I love like shimmer and sparkle, so if I can just have, you know, more things catch the light, I'm happy. Okay, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it makes me happy, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna like kind of stand up closer so you guys can see it. And yeah, my eyelashes look really good today. Happy about that. What I kind of do differently, and I kind of, okay, so instead of having like one big like highlight in the corner, I like to kind of like put some of it right before my eye and some of it following my eye until I get to the darker part that's also under there. I don't know, I think that looks better than just like a stamp of like highlight right in the corner. I don't know, I like that I kind of line it on the bottom and the top, and then it just kind of comes together and then it lines. Like I think that looks better personally. I'm fine if other people do it the other way. I realize the other way is like more normal, but yeah, I do it a little bit different. And yeah, so I'm going to show you what colors I use to do my eyeshadow look. For my base color, I just took my Naked 2 by Urban Decay Back to the Basics palette and used Stark. You can see my camera. Oops, Stark all over my lid. And then for my crease, I took the color Frisk and I put that on my crease and kind of like on the outer V a little bit as well. And then after I did that, I went into my Morphe palette and I took the color Add. Well, actually, the first thing I did was I took the color #NotTrending to shimmer my lid, and then I took the color Add, and I kind of went back into my crease and my outer V to kind of give it that like, I don't know, it's brown, but there's a hint of like orange in it, which I like. So I did that, and then after I did that, I opened my Tarteist palette, and I took this color Wall Art. And I put that under my eye, like under my lid, like under my eyelashes. And then I took the color Flow to do my like under brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight. I normally take the color Inspiration to do that, but I don't know, I thought it looked a little too pink for the look I was going for today. So I went with Flow instead. And the brushes I use are the ones I always use. I either use, I don't know what brand made these ones, but so my crease brush is by Real Techniques. I really like this crease blush. Can't talk, you guys, seriously. I love that crease brush. Why can't I talk? And then I take this blending brush by Real Techniques as well to blend it all out. And then I take this little teeny one to do my under highlight in my eye and under my brow bone. I don't even know what brand this is. It's by the Disney company, but yeah, my mom got me these Hocus Pocus brushes for Halloween a year ago, and this one is Winifred, or a sheep, as my boyfriend and my friend Vika like to say. And then there's this Mary brush, and then there's the Sarah, my favorite character, the Sarah Sanderson brush. I had more of them, but I don't use them as much, so they're kind of just away in storage. And yeah, so I like to take these two to like do my like everyday lid, and then I like to take this like angled one to do my outer V. So yeah, that is the brushes I use. And then for my face, I didn't say what brushes I used for my face. I use my Morphe brushes that my friend Vika got me. She also got me the Vika eyeshadow palette. Vika also got me the Morphe eyeshadow palette, so thank you, Vika. She was so sweet. The one I wanted was this one, the highlighting brush. Like, I've been dying to try this. This is my favorite brush out of all of them, but they're all great. And this is like a little, like, I use this to like pack like powder under my eyes. And then obviously this huge one I use to put powder on my face. And this angled one, I do it for bronzer / contour. And then this one I do for blush. And yeah, they're great. If you want to see my first review, like my first impression of my Morphe palette and brushes, because I've never used Morphe before Vika got those for me, that I filmed that like a week ago, you can go check that out. And yeah, so that's how I did my eyes. Oh, and then I just used my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, which is like so dirty. But yeah, then that's how I did my eyes. And then of course for the lips, to make it a go-to winter makeup, I did that one by MAC called Cream in Your Coffee. And I think it's just a great color for winter in particular because it's more like a brownie mauve color, whereas when I think fall, I think of like berry color, whereas this is more like a mauvey brown. So I like this better for winter, and sometimes I'll wear it just for everyday, but I tend to stick to nudes nowadays with my everyday look. But yeah, so I'm going to take my hair out so you can see what I normally look like, unless I'm doing my makeup or I'm washing my face, I like never wear my bangs up. I don't have bangs. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. I never wear my hair pulled back like that. Bangs? What the? I haven't had bangs since I was like in middle school. But yeah, so that is the completed look. And my camera's dying, so I'm gonna go. But if you want to see more makeup from, like, look, okay, if you want to just see more videos in general from me, hit the subscribe and the bell. If you want to keep up with me, follow me on Instagram down here and link down below. And if you want to, you know, subscribe and hit the bell, I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and have an amazing day. Bye!
You are always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind. Oh, you are always on my mind, always on my mind, always on my mind.